Computer Space. This is a really cool space combat game that came out in the early 70s. It was done by Nolan Bushnell and Ted Dabney. It was produced by Nutting Associates. I didn't see a Computer Space game until after I already had been playing Pong, which came out soon after Computer Space did. I remember when I first saw Computer Space, it was at a amusement park. It was called Arnold's Park. It was located in Okoboji, Iowa. Used to go up there with my family once a year to visit my grandfather in the retirement home up there. And one of the places we would go would be Arnold's Park. And I remember going to the arcade, playing the pinball machines, and I remember seeing a Computer Space for the first time at that arcade. It was the blue model, and it totally intrigued me. I mean, up to that time, I was playing Pong. And this was like another concept. I thought this actually came out after Pong when I was a kid. Had no idea it came out before Pong. But it was a pretty fun game. A little frustrating with the physics and everything. But I really enjoyed playing this game at the park. I played a lot of it whenever I went up there. I've not really seen too many Computer Space consoles, cabinets out there running around during my travels. The only other one I've ever seen was at my buddy's house. When I did a video of his arcade. He had a yellow Computer Space game. And that was the first time I saw one since I was a kid. I love the design of the cabinet itself. It's so futuristic looking and sleek. It's kind of cool. But anyway, besides this single-player version that they made, they also made a two-player version, which is kind of like Space War. Instead of you fighting UFOs in single-player, of the single-player version, you'd have two players controlling their own rocket ship that would fight each other. It's actually a lot of fun. I have never seen the two-player version in person, but I have played it in emulation, and it's kind of cool. I would love to see a two-player version of this game in an actual arcade and give it a try sometime. It looks like it'd be a lot of fun to play. But anyway, let's move on and let's try this game out. All right, let's give Computer Space a run. Willie versus the Saucers. Let me tell you, they are a crack shot. Oh! They got me. I like the design of the ship. It's kind of cool looking. Kind of reminds me of a Flash Gordon type ship. Oh! He appeared right on top of me. Really? Oh, hey! I like the physics of this game. It's kind of cool. You definitely see the precursor of asteroids in this game. And they got me again. Oh, I'm getting trounced. They're really good at anticipating where you're going to be. There we go, finally. I got a hit. It's a freaking miracle. Oh, shoot. Oh! The last time I played this game was my buddy's home arcade. He has a yellow one. And before then, I only played this game at Arnold's Park. It's the only place I've ever seen it. Every once in a while, every year we go back to visit my grandpa. We go down Arnold's Park one of those days. And I'd go right straight to the arcade to see if this game was still there and play it again. I remember being there up until about, probably the late 70s, and it disappeared. I was kind of bummed out. I really enjoyed playing this game. Of course, by then, I was playing other games, like Space Invaders and things like that, but I've always liked Computer Space for some reason. It's a very simplistic game, but it's really fun. I really enjoy it. Oh! Yeah, don't crash into them. That's not good. We both die. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was close. Shot across the bow, sir! Ooh. There's some cool videos on YouTube talking about Computer Space, its history, some other various videos. There's one I remember watching where these group of people found an abandoned computer space in a barn loft, along with a bunch of other classic arcade games. That was a cool video to watch. I love to have a computer space to restore. They're very, very costly, though, when you find one. And what's really cool is the game uses no ROMs. It's dedicated circuitry. Whoa! So it's kind of cool how they figured out how to make this game just using digital circuitry only. Game's almost over. Ends at 99. Can you get one more hit? Nope. Hey, I won. 9-6. Awesome. Hey, where'd they come from? I guess there's also a YouTube video that I remember seeing where you can 3D print a computer space cabinet. Imagine how long that would take to 3D print a computer space cabinet. Kind of cool though if you want one in your arcade. You can download a program like this to put on it. This is a simulator for the arcade game that was done by Mike Moose O'Malley. It's actually really good. It has a lot of different game modes. You play 2 players as well on this. I've never really seen the 2-player arcade version. I've only seen it in videos and in pictures. It has joystick controls on it instead of buttons. I think it'd be a really fun game to play in an arcade. Because basically it's like Space War. Whoop! Oh, man. Oh, the saucers are getting their revenge. Oh, see what I mean? They know right where you're going to be. They anticipate your trajectory. Oh, no! Wow, they're really kicking my butt. Sound effects are pretty basic, but, you know, it is what it is. It's really kind of cool. Let's take a closer look at the simulator itself. Go into settings. So here you can do like general settings, you know, frames per second, enable sound effects, all kinds of cool stuff. You can control your rocket, how fast the thrust is, its max speed, its turn rate, how many bullets you have on the screen, if you want steerable or straight bullets. You can change the saucer dynamics. And there's your rocket controls. And 1-player, 2-player controls you can control. Here's the credits. Mike Moose O'Malley. I'll put a link down in the video description if you'd like to go give this a try. It's very well done. I really like it. Of course, you do the 2-player co-op. You can do the 2-player deathmatch. That's really cool. And you can put it in a demo mode as well. Just like in the arcade, it'll sit there and just move the saucers around and everything. But yeah, this game is incredibly fun. I've always liked this game. Now the way I'm playing this, I'm not using my keyboard. Unfortunately, the simulator forces you to the keyboard to play the game, which I don't like, especially if you try to play 2 players. It's hard to crowd around the keyboard to play 2 players. So I'm using this program called Joy to Key. And that allows you to map your joystick functions to keyboard commands. It makes playing the game a whole lot more fun, able to use joysticks. I'll put a link in the video description also to that Joy to Key program if you'd like to download it to use when you're playing this game. Oh, buddy. Tumbling through space. I mean, Ted Dabney did a heck of a job with this game. I mean, at the time, you know, when this came out, it came out before Pong. But I never saw it until after I'd already been playing Pong. And I thought this came after Pong. I thought it was the next step for video games. And little did I know back then that it actually came out before. So it's kind of cool. I mean, it was ahead of its time. And it's based on a game that Nolan saw at a convention, Space War. He wanted to make something like this himself, but a little bit different. That's when he teamed up with Ted Dabney and everything. They tried to make their own version of Space War, and he ended up making this instead. Which, I like. I think it's really cool. Collector Vision actually released this game for the ColecoVision as well. It has a lot more game options. You can play like the original mode like this, or an enhanced mode, and some other options as well. They also had it in like a 2-pack where you get the Pong game, the arcade Pong for the ColecoVision, along with this. I kind of wish I would have picked one of those up. I remember when they came out and they advertised it, but I never picked one up. Now I regret that. I wish I would have picked it up, because it would have really been nice to have for my ColecoVision collection, arcade collection. Plus, it would make a good Aracade video as well. Maybe eventually I'll try to find one, pick it up. I do have the ROM for it though. Oh, I'm doing better this time around. Oh, I spoke too soon. We're almost back to a tie. Get a saucer. Get him. Oh, it's close. 7-6. Oh yeah, got a lead. Oh yeah, the lead is increasing. 9-6, awesome, in Willie's favor. Okay, now this game really shines when you play 2 players. So,
hello.
And away we go.
Okay, where am I? Oh, there I am.
Oh yeah!
I just ran right into that.
Oh, you got me. Oh, sitting duck.
Yes, but when I'm sitting, I'm not
Oh, we crashed into each other.
floating around aimlessly.
Oh, got each other again. Where you at? Oh, you're just out of range. Oh, shoot. Oh! Well, we're tied.
Not anymore. I just ran into your shot.
Here we go. Arced it around.
Oh, did you see my shot still
Yeah.
got you?
Oh, no. Oh! Oh, no. Oh! Got me again.
My steering is not the best.
Ah. Oh, I was trying to get to Drew. Oh, that was sneaky. You arced it right into me. Oh, dang. I guess that's one way of doing it.
It's like mutual, self-assured mutual destruction.
Hey, look, we tied.
Yeah. I will take you with me.
There's another version you can play where we play together and we fight the saucers. We can't destroy each other. We can't crash into each other. We go after the saucers. You got one. Oh, and they got you.
Me.
Ah! Oh, somebody will do that. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There they are. Got him!
I think I shot at you by accident, but that's gonna hurt you.
No, you can't hurt me.
Well, I took out one with myself.
Yeah, we're tied with the saucers.
I do alright when I'm kamikazing, I guess.
Dang.
Wow.
Oh, they're pulling ahead.
I know, but I sworn I shot him.
Got him. Oh, they got me too. They're 1 point ahead of us. There we go. Now we're tied.
Where am I? There I am.
There we go. We're ahead. Oh, yeah. 2 points ahead. Oh, we're still 2 points ahead. Though you crashed into them. Now we're 3 points ahead.
It seems to be my best option for actually...
Kamikaze.
Yeah.
Oh!
Now that one wasn't on me. He generated right on top of my ship.
Oh!
Oh.
Hey, we won.
Cool.
16-11.
It shows we're smarter than a 50-year-old computer.
Yeah. Yeah, this came out in 1971.
Yeah, so we're smarter than a 53-year-old computer.
So that was Computer Space, an incredibly awesome arcade game from the early 70s. Some of the first arcade games out there that feature digital programming effects like this. Yeah, Willie stutters a lot. Willie's brain thing doesn't do brain things very well anymore. Anyway, did any of you ever see a Computer Space in an arcade back in the 70s? If so, tell me about it. Share your story about when you first saw the game, when you first played it, what you thought of it, all that good stuff. Also, if you've seen the 2-player version and played it, talk to me about that as well. I'll be interested in your stories about playing the 2-player version and what you thought of it. Anyway, as always, everyone, thanks for watching Tumbling Through Space.